Another day, another most amazing top 10 video. How do you guys do? My name is Danny Burke and today we're going to be talking about the top 10 shocking celebrity weight loss transformations. Now, as you intelligent folks can probably guess from the title, we're going to be looking at famous people who lost a ton of weight. Some of these are actors who've shed a lot of weight for a role, while others did it for personal reasons. Now, although it is interesting obviously to see the stories behind their journeys, ultimately guys, it doesn't matter what weight they are or you are as long as you're happy and healthy. But I know you guys already know that, so join me now as we get into this with our number 10, Jonah Hill. Ever since he appeared in his breakthrough movie Superbad, Jonah was known to be the Hollywood clown who was on the larger side of things, shall we say. But when it came to starring in 21 Jump Street, he had to lose a lot of weight before filming. He said he aimed to lose 30 pounds but actually struggled at first by himself and ended up putting on even more weight. But after hiring a professional nutritionist and a trainer, he soon hit his target goal and he says he looks and feels better than ever. Next up at number 9 we have Star Jones. Now, for many years the host of The View kept quiet about her incredible weight loss before eventually talking about how she had a gastric bypass operation to lose all of that weight. The operation came in 2003 after she began to fear for her own life, saying she couldn't even walk up the stairs at her worst point. After another operation in 2010 to combat the early signs of heart disease, Star became a spokeswoman for the American Heart Association and began encouraging other people to eat less and move more because she says that is what saved her life. Alright, for our number 8 now, we have Tom Hanks. In his 2000 movie Castaway, Tom Hanks started out looking pretty normal. Looks just like a normal Tom Hanks, but when his character's plane crashes into the Pacific Ocean and leaves him stranded on a desert island, we see a pretty drastic physical change. They actually filmed all the scenes before the island and then gave him a whole year to get into shape to look like a guy who has actually been stranded on a desert island. This included a 4-month exercise regime of dieting and a 6-day cardio training week, and well, the results kind of speak for themselves. His fitness regime is even called the Castaway diet because of it. Facial hair is not included and neither is Wilson. Coming in at number 7 we have John Goodman. You might know this Hollywood legend from The Big Lebowski, The Borrowers, The Flintstones or Roseanne, but one thing that stayed the same throughout all of that was his size. He was always a big guy. But all of that changed in 2015 when he stepped onto the red carpet looking like a shadow of his former self. Some people think he might have actually lost as much as 100 pounds. John said he just got sick and tired of looking at himself in the mirror, and when that happens, yeah, it can be dangerous. His method was simple. He just stopped eating all the time, in his own words. Now, I'm happy for him, honestly I am, but now he's actually too skinny to play Fred Flintstone. Yeah, that's a shame. Bet he didn't realise that mistake. Okay, at number 6 now, it's Kelly Osbourne. Now, Kelly has talked openly and proudly about how she lost over 70 pounds. Aside from a cardio regime and healthy eating, she credits her biggest loss to date to her appearance on Dancing with the Stars back in 2009. After 10 weeks of intense training and dancing, she said she now feels more secure and more content than ever, and that she never compares herself to other people. Alright, we are halfway through now. At number 5, and it's 50 Cent. Now, this right here is what most of you guys might picture 50 Cent looking like, and for most of his rap career, he did. But in recent years, he started to dabble a bit in movies, including playing a cancer patient for Things Fall Apart. He had to lose over 50 pounds for this role, and when he posted this picture to his Instagram during filming for the movie, the internet could not believe it. To achieve this extraordinary transformation, he went on a liquids only diet and ran on a treadmill for 3 hours every single day. Many people were impressed by how dedicated he was to the part, and he said he was playing the role as a tribute to a real life friend who had died from cancer. Next up at number 4 now, we have got Jennifer Hudson. Between 2010 and 2014, the famous singer and actress became a spokeswoman for Weight Watchers, and in that time she lost an impressive 80 pounds. She said that although she likes to be active, she also attributes her weight loss to portion control and found that cutting down the size of her meals was the big game changer. The result is self-evident, and fans were pretty shocked shocked looking back to when she first appeared on American Idol in 2004. These days, she said she loves her curves and she loves herself, and as Rebecca would say, you go, honey. Yeah, it doesn't sound quite the same coming from me, does it? Moving on now, at the number 3 spot, it's Top. Now a lot of you guys might not be aware of who he is. I wasn't before I filmed this, but Top is one of the biggest stars of K-pop. These days he's a slim and trim looking bloke, but it wasn't always this way. When he was first auditioning to be signed to his record label, Top was actually turned down because he was overweight. They said he will be signed if he lost all of that weight, so he went away and actually lost 44 pounds in just 40 days. For the first week of his weight loss, he said all he ate was a sweet jelly made of red beans and water. Now after this arguably dangerous diet and a lot of exercise, he was signed to the label, and the rest is history. Personally, I don't recommend that diet though. Coming in at number 2 now, we have Graham Elliot. The MasterChef judge really shocked the world when he went from over 400 pounds to less than 250 pounds in about 9 months. Now he chose to get a gastric sleeve, which is a surgical implant that reduces the stomach to the size and shape of a banana. I don't know why it's the shape of a banana. Now doctors said he was the ideal patient for this because Graham also showed a real willingness to change his diet and exercise. The rapid weight loss that followed even surprised Graham himself. He said, I thought it would take 2 or maybe 3 years to do this. I thought I'd lose 60 or 70 pounds the first year. And finally, at number 1 now guys, we have Christian Bale. For his role in The Machinist, Bale played an insomniac factory worker, and he took it very seriously indeed. He ended up losing 65 pounds for the movie, ending up at just 121 pounds, which is absolutely nothing for a man of his height. What's really crazy though is that this was apparently all a bit of an accident anyway. The writer of the movie is a lot shorter than Christian Bale, and so when he put how much the character should weigh, he meant for himself as a shorter guy. By the time they went to correct this for Christian Bale, he said, no, don't change the weight, I want to see if I can make it. Well, as you can see from those pictures, yeah, he did. He looked like he was close to death. And what's even more amazing is that after this, he then beefed up to become Batman in The Dark Knight. Talk about a yo-yo diet. Well guys, that was some shocking celebrity weight loss for you. Now I know you guys are a bunch of clever cookies, so you probably already know this, but don't worry about your weight too much. It can be interesting to see celebrities who lost a lot of weight and the reasons they did it for, but always remember that when it comes to your own weight, as long as you're healthy and happy, that is literally all that matters in the whole world. Well, there are other things that, matter in the world too, but maybe we'll cover them in another video, because that's all we got time for today, I'm afraid guys. Thanks so much as ever for watching Most Amazing Top 10. Don't forget to give us a like if you enjoyed the video in any way, shape or form. My name is Danny Burke, you can find me on Instagram somewhere down there, and I'll see all you guys in the next one.